The train moved like the heartbeat through the countryside, steady, alive, endless. Beyond the glass, the world blurred into the green streaks and distant horizons. But inside the compartment, another kind of journey had begun. She sat by the window, 32-year-old Tuhina, a schoolteacher from a dusty industrial town. Her eyes followed the passing fields, but her mind wandered to the what ifs she never dared to chase. Dreams deferred, promises half kept, a quiet ache of almosts. Was this journey just another routine trip? Or was the train carrying her towards something she did not yet understand? That laughter, clear, innocent, cut through Tuhina's thoughts like sunlight through fog. She turned. Across the aisle sat a young family, a little girl, Anika, curls bouncing, eyes sparkling, was waving a crumpled tissue, giggling as it slipped to the floor. Her mother, Meera, looked weary, a woman younger than her years, her face shadowed by exhaustion. Her husband, Bikram, silent, eyes buried into a book. Beside them, two elders, Sarita and Ramesh, in-laws were. The quiet tension that hung among the family was like invisible smoke. Something in that family felt fragile, as if one wrong word could shatter their peace. Tuhina bent down, picked up the fallen tissue, and handed it back with a smile. Anika's laughter erupted again, pure and full. Meera's eyes met Tuhina's, a flicker of gratitude, and for the first time a trace of warmth crossed her tired face. It was morning hours. The railway pantry boy served coffee, steam rising from cups of railway coffee. Tuhina took one and exchanged friendly words. Meera watched, curiosity piqued. Soon over the breakfast, the clatter of saucer and the rustle of wrappers, a conversation began between the two. Tuhina learned that Meera was 27, a once promising journalism student from Delhi, who had traded her pain for domestic duties in a small town. A love marriage, a bold defiance that cost her her family, her career, her confidence. Now, between caring for Anika and balancing the duties of her matrimony, she wondered aloud, I could have been more. The thought would shake her spirit at every arrival. Tuhina listened quietly because she recognized the sound of that ache. It was the same one echoing inside her. Life doesn't always go as planned, Tuhina said softly. But it is not the end of your story. You are still writing it every single day. Meera looked at her, eyes glistening. Was this stranger on the train reading her soul or simply showing her a mirror? During lunchtime, as dal and rice filled the air with warmth, their words deepened. Tuhina spoke of her own life, the monotony of teaching, the small town trap, the silent hunger to do more, be more. Meera smiled faintly. I used to write poems once, pages and pages. Then write again. Tuhina urged. Not for the world, just for yourself. Start small, maybe a journal, maybe a blog. Dreams don't expire, Meera. They just wait for you to return. As the train raced ahead, their conversation became a lifeline, each word a thread, weaving them closer to rediscovery. Tuhina wasn't just helping Meera heal, she was healing herself. Her words to Meera echoed back, as if whispered by the train itself. Happiness isn't out there, it is what we build with what we have. Outside, the fields gave way to grey concrete. The air thickened with the hum of city approaching. Inside, something had shifted. Meera turned to Sarita, her tone gentler. Sarita smiled, eyes misting over. Vikram looked up from his book, meeting his wife's gaze. A silent apology, a quiet understanding. Little Anika laughed again, chasing the last beam of sunlight, as if sealing the peace between them. Tuhina felt it. That fragile but powerful thing called connection. In just few hours, this train compartment had become a moving confessional, a mirror of longing, forgiveness, and hope. The train finally pulled up the station. Tuhina gathered her bag, her heart unexpectedly light. She looked once more at Meera, the same woman, but with a new spark in her eyes. Sarita's face glowed with relief. Vikram offered a small nod, and Ramesh, ever silent, gave a knowing smile. Tuhina waved, stepping out into the crowded platform. The air was different now, alive, open, full of promise. As the train rolled away, she realized something profound. The journey wasn't just miles crossed on a map, it was an inward passage, from discontent to clarity, from regret to resolve. Perhaps, she thought, we don't meet people by chance. Sometimes they arrive like trains on time, in motion, to carry us closer to what we are meant to become.